everybody, it's So Stephanie Says, and today I am at Mid-South Crafting, and guess what we have in front of us? We are going to do this together, so we're going to be getting crafty with Mid-South. This is our May project, so let's open it and see what's in here. So I'm going to turn this a little bit just so you can see what I have. What do we got? I'm going to move around. Nice and fixed for us. So every month when you order the project, you're going to have a blank. Our blank is a pineapple, which we are going to turn into a pineapple keychain when we get finished. And Lindsay and staff at Mid-South Crafting have done a beautiful job because they have already cut these for us. So all we have to do is take the staple and remove it, and this is each of the elements that we're going to be using. So you can see that they're already cut for you, and your file for the pineapple will be sent via email, so then you'll have that file. So we're going to get crafty and get started on this. So I'm going to move this out of my way. Move cute pineapple. So you can see I have some that are already weeded, but we're going to show you exactly what it's going to look like when you do it. So you can tell if you don't have this Caesar weeder, the favorite one out there. It has a really sharp edge and it really grabs the vinyl. So how many of you just throw your stuff just wherever on your table, or do you put it right here on your hand like I do usually? So you'll see that for the rest of the video. Me throwing stuff over here. So now you can see. So now I've got the glasses, and there's our lenses, and our pineapple, and our crown. So we have those weeded. And the pineapple acrylic blank, you will be able to buy more if you want them. We got these, one of our local crafters made this for us. Her name is Chelsea, and she is at Oh So Darling, and that's O and then So S-E-W Darling. And she will have them on her website live May 1st, I believe is the date that she's going to put them. So that way, if you need to reorder more, she made those for us after a file that we had created. So that is a So Stephanie Says exclusive file. It makes me sound like I'm just oh so important, but what it really means is I got on the computer and created an SVG for you to use. So I'm going to cut some transfer tape. And you know how on videos, nothing ever goes as planned, so let's just hope the first time I do this, it just rocks it. So I've got my transfer tape. I'm going to start with the crown and make my way down. If you've not used one of the new weeders, the new scraper, sorry, it has felt on it. It's one of my favorites because that way when I'm putting it on my mat or if I'm applying it after I take off the transfer tape, it can't scrape it. If you ever do wet method when you're doing a project, it also, when you go to scrape, will help absorb that water as you're doing the wet method. So I really like that one. So now we're going to look and hopefully get it just right. Lighting is everything, and lighting is not perfect right here. And then I'm going to take off transfer. And I'm using the same piece of transfer tape, so if you didn't know it, the transfer tape is reusable. I reuse it until it's no longer sticky, or if I drop it on the floor and I get the cat hair on it. So that's your choices. Reuse it till it's no longer sticky, or you drop it and you get cat hair on it. And I don't even have a cat anymore, but somehow I still find it on my floor. It's being a little pesty here. That's what I get for trying to rush. Sing amongst yourselves right this moment. So if you've watched other videos, you know this is when I would say sing the Jeopardy song to yourself while I'm doing this. I have one stubborn little piece. Gonna have to get a nail. You know, the 3 times I did this beforehand, I didn't have this much problems. You know how that is. So now, let's place and hopefully I won't have so much difficulty removing transfer tape. Voila. On this one, the one tip that I would recommend is to do the glasses on your transfer tape. And then put it over your lenses so that you're not trying to match it up. Those are not the cutest little shades. So now you can see, and I'm going to put, let's see. I'm going to grab, so this is some of the vinyl. This is what your pack will look like. So I'm just trying to grab a piece. Can you see it better when I put a background? That way you can see. So this is your first May project. And then again, you will have vinyl to complete to do other projects with it. And you will also have the SVG emailed to you. And any questions that you have, you can either call or email. I hope you had fun making this project. So you can see we now have a completed keychain. And I'm going to have Lindsay come around so that y'all can see her smiling face since she's been the one behind the camera today. Everybody meet Lindsay.
Hey guys.
And Lindsay runs the warehouse. We all know Matt thinks he does, but girl power and everything. So Lindsay, what do you have to tell us?
Well, we are going to include one of these in one Lucky Winners box, so we're going to go ahead and stick it in one of these. And I am so thankful that y'all have enjoyed our project, and we hope that you will continue ordering from us.